Hi guys, it's time for BBS Live Easter week shave, and I'm bringing out an old friend I haven't used in quite some time. It honestly wasn't that friendly to me. But we're going to see what today is. I will see you in a sec for a nice little shave. Hi guys, thank you for joining me for another shave and scent of the day. Once again, this is BBS Live hashtag Easter week, and so it's bright scents, bright colors, and the like. 11 Sicilian shaving. Bright color and really bright fresh scent. I'm excited to use that as always. I've got the trifecta. I have the matching splash, which is getting pretty low, and the matching balm as well. Bright after scent today is going to be Lacoste Blanc, which is a nice citrusy, I think it's like lemon mandarin, just a lot of good bright stuff. I've got my Tennessee Vols Custom, made by Ryan Tansey at Turnings by Tansey, with the Tanchurian Badger Knot. Weapon, as you've already seen, stupid light bulb. All right, is the Christopher Bradley, and this one is the C plate, I think. Yep, C plate. I'm looking for just a really nice smooth shave, and I've got a feather blade in that. And as that is already bothering me, let's go into theater mode. Hope you can see well now. Let's see how it focuses without that extra light on. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Okay. And nice and bright wild turkey. I don't normally have a beverage during the week, but it's a nice shave. I want to relax. Oh, also from Richter Customs on Instagram, he sent me this baby blade bank. You can stand it up and go side to side. I kind of like having it side to side. It takes up a little more room this way, but you know, it's less likely to fall over. But anyway, like this, it got loaded up with a bunch of different blades. I don't know what the price is on this, but I will link I will link his IG channel, or his whatever, his IG, Richter Customs. I'll link that in the description here. So really nice of him. Thank you so much for that. You know, he's the one that made this guy and that guy too for me. Does some really nice custom work. Thank you to him. So the blade bank goes back here, and I can just grab for it. All right, let's get going. See, I've got my shaving soap soaking there, and I just got in from work. I'm not taking a shower yet. I am going to take one later, but I just wanted to go ahead and get my shave done now. So as a pre-shave, I don't typically use pre-shave, but I'm going to use the shave stick for this, just to get some slickness on there and kind of condition that hair a little bit before going. I'm going to give the Christopher Bradley razor every chance in the world to give me a good shave today. I've had a lot of, pretty good shaves, but just haven't had anything that's really wrought to my world from the Christopher Bradley. One thing, it's a little heavier than I like, being that it's brass. I know obviously there's some that are not brass now that I could try, but I just haven't. And the price of the brass was, more my style. So you don't have to use a bunch of this, just enough to kind of get your little slickness started. And Then I just kind of get some water on my hand and just kind of rub it around. You can do this with a shaving brush also, but it just gives me even more buildup on my brushes, so I don't. I just do it with my fingers. It really doesn't take very much of this either. This is actually much more than I needed. You just want to get kind of a little base layer of slickness and kind of prep the hair a little bit, kind of soften it. All right. So we're good there. Rub my hands on alum blocks. There's a lot of slickness there now. All right. Hit it with a little more water to soak into the skin whilst we load this brush up. Once again, 11 Sicilian lemon. Not Lululemon. I don't think you can wear this shaving soap like you could a nice pair of workout pants. Cheers. Slancha. Or whatever you want to say for cheers. Good health. All that good stuff. All right, we'll get her loaded up. Nice midweek shave. It's Wednesday. And tonight through tomorrow, we're expecting 8 to 12 more inches of snow. When we got, I think, 10 inches last week. And yes, it is April. It's not April Fool's, but I feel like a fool living here still. Beautiful Maine weather. I mean, we'd been in the 50s. We got all the snow, and then we got like 3 inches of rain last week also. So it started to snow, and then a couple days passed, and then we got this ton of rain, and now we're getting snow again. So I just can't get away from it. Couple of, beautiful blue sky days in between there, and enough rain to melt off all the snow, and now we're going to get it again. You never know what you're going to get. Golf courses opened in March, like early March, which is like unheard of here. And then a week later it snowed. It snowed again, and golf courses are back closed. I think the golf courses were hoping they were going to get some early revenue this year. And I don't know how that's working out. I don't know how you can even afford to run a golf course here in this part of Maine. You don't get enough months, of people paying. So it would have been really nice for the golf courses to stay open, and be able to get that extra revenue. But it's not going to happen. And I'm sure greens fees will reflect that. I've got a thick lather here, which is fine. Don't need to hydrate the poop out of this. This does great no matter what you put into it, but I've also got that pre-shave up under there as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and get going with it since we're at the 8.5 minute mark already. All right, feather blade, hairy face. Meet each other. With this heavy razor, I try to really keep the pressure off. Just as light as I can make it. Pressure is your enemy. Tell that to a fart. Very smooth so far. really bright lemon scent here. And just love it. It's so nice. I mean, it's not like it's, you know, a super complex scent. It's lemon. But it's just a beautiful lemon oil there. And I love it. I love it so much. It's beautiful. All right, one pass down. Good and stuffing. That's German for good stuff, for you guys that don't speak Deutsch. I know some of you speak douche, but I don't know how many of you speak Deutsch. And I amuse myself. Well, I'm glad, because I don't know that I amuse the rest of you. That's okay, you just speak douche all you want to. There we go. Duh. The Christopher Bradley really likes for you to kind of ride the cap. And what do I mean by that? I mean getting a pretty high angle. It really kind of, you know, excels that way. Which has kind of been one of my gripes. Not a big gripe, but it's just not the natural position that I like to hold it in. So I'm complaining because I'm lazy. I don't want to adapt to the razor. I want it to adapt to me. And it will, but it won't be its best shave. Another nice pass. Not ready for the snow tomorrow. I mean, it'll be gone in a few days. We're supposed to be mid to high 50s most of next week, and you know, hovering around 60. So it's not gonna stay. But I mean, I don't want it. I don't want it. I want the ground to start to dry out. I want things to start growing. I'm ready to get outside and, you know, proceed with my life. Being snowed in is just not great, or, you know, weather conditions that aren't really conducive to having a lot of things to do outside unless you ski. Kind of stinks. I will say that summertime here is absolutely beautiful. Really fantastic weather, but it doesn't last long enough. It takes a long time to get here. I mean, it's not hitting really nice and warm until, you know, until June. And then, you know, it starts to get back down into the 70s in August. So as you can see, it's not a whole lot of time of heat. Hard to grow a lot of vegetables, you know, or a lot of, you know, heat thriving vegetables here, unless you've got, you know, greenhouse or some type of means to keep your soil warmer. It's hard to get much yield. You grow a lot of squashes, but tomatoes aren't great unless you're artificially heating your soil, or, you know, greenhouse methods, which kind of stinks. And it's very hard to grow hot chilies here as well. I mean, you can grow chilies, but they just, you know, you don't have that kind of heat and sunshine. They just don't get as hot as, you know, somewhere closer to the equator. And there's a lot that's closer to the equator than us. We're closer to the North Pole than we are the equator. All right. A nice shave so far, but I can feel I can feel a little bit of pulling in here. Nothing major. I'm trying to pay really close attention to my angle and pressure as well. I don't know. It's also a little drag that happens with brass. It just doesn't slide as smoothly as other metals, to me. To my fay. I don't know about your fay. There's like just a little touch of drag that tends to pull my skin just a touch. But I think it's enough to maybe be the problem that I have with this razor. I really am not putting any pressure on here. It really does make a really nice smooth shave though. Nice, really smooth feel. You know, obviously your software has something to do with that as well, but yeah, that's where I felt it. Got it in both spots. There's just a little pull there, a little drag. And it's a drag that I've got a bloody neck now. And it's still not as close as I require, so I got to keep going over it. But we'll be bloody. I'm at least going to be bloody and, you know, just about BBS. There, that's got that. I'm not going to go too far with this. I don't want to irritate my skin anymore. I really wanted to love this razor too because I love the look of it. I think it's a beautiful razor. Just doesn't like me for some reason. Or I don't like shaving properly with it, I don't know. All right. Definitely close. Definitely going to use an Allen block. Even though I don't really like to. I know that my neck's going to be irritated if I don't. Which is also going to make me irritated. And therefore irritating to everyone around me. So, in trying to keep the peace, I'm going to use the Allen block. All right. Yep, that smarts a little bit right there. There and there. Definitely got that burn. I mean, it still is a very good shave. It's just not as comfortable as I would like it. I'm irritated about its irritation. Isn't that irritating? It's quite the irritant. All right, while it's working, I'll go ahead and wash the knot out of the brush and let you guys just hang out there, you know, talk amongst yourselves, get to know each other. This is time for your networking. Go ahead. Talk about the state of wet shaving. Or the state of Maine if you want to. You know, whatever state. Or whatever your state or province or country or wherever you're from. Talk about that. Beautiful brush. Tennessee Vols. A really good basketball season this year. Just couldn't get to the Final Four. Thought it was going to be our first trip to the Final Four. Just couldn't get through Purdue. A lot of fouls called on the Vols, a lot of fouls not called on Purdue. Obviously, it's not the be-all, end-all of the game, but, you know, if someone down low is fouling everyone and not getting called for it, and everyone that tries to guard him is getting fouled, obviously there's going to be an imbalance there. All right, let me wash this off. And I'm sure that I'm about to feel the alcohol of this splash. I'm sure of it in this area. But that's okay. I can take it. I'm a big boy. Not as big as I used to be, but I'm still a big boy. All right, here we go. Actually, I didn't burn at all. Alum kind of closed everything up, sealed it off. So many people mention about me putting aftershave up around my eyes. I've never had a problem. It's never bothered me, but I like the moisturizing that I get around my eyes as well, so that's why I do it. Try it sometime. When I do it with things that have menthol in there, it gets a little dicey, but you know, I ain't scared of it. You may be scared. I ain't scared. Take my rings off before I put this balm on. The balm. Give it a little one extra squirt than I normally do just for my neck. Very nice balm. Nice consistency. Make your face feel good. Hey, nice shave. Still not, you know, the ultimate in comfort during the shave, but you know, in the end, the shave still feels great. Just wish that it was a touch more comfortable one. It doesn't matter what plate I use. I can use the efficient plates, use the really efficient open comb. I can use the C plate, which is quite mild. It doesn't matter. I still get some kind of irritation. I don't see any blood anymore, but I mean, you can see how red this is right here. Or I think you can. I can see it in there as well. So anyway, still a good shave. Now we're going to put some good scents layered on there. That is a great, great freshie. And this is about like a $30 or $40 bottle. It's very, very economical. Thank you guys. It's been another great shave. Well, good shave. The end product is great. The shave itself was good. Have a great week. Don't get snow like we have here. If you do, I recommend that you move. Peace. Oh, wait. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.